Hello all, Seriously is here, back for some more Cavorting around, and today we're going to do a little bit of a prep. We've got the Titan Expedition currently ongoing. I'm going to prep to go into that today, and we'll probably enter it, but we're not going to do the whole expedition on recording. By the time this goes live, it's going to be like halfway over. We only get 2 weeks for this. First things first, I finished doing the space station missions I had, got my reputation with the merchants and the explorers to exalted max stat, so we can get free stuff from both of those space station guild envoys. Most importantly, those are the two stations that carry cargo bulkheads for free and salvage frigate modules. So wherever we go, if it's explorers or merchants, we can get upgrades. But we are here to put all of our stuff and or things from our exosuit into our storage. We haven't built the storages yet. That's the issue. So we got to build some storages on the freighter. Here's a nice window. Start putting them in here. What do these cost? Silver and sodium. Should be nice and easy. Whoops. I'm just gonna build them all out sideways here. Yeah, and then we'll go. Oh, I have to delete that window. There we go. Alright, room 5 can go here. We'll face this way and we'll do the same thing we just did. Now, I don't need all of these. I don't have this much stuff to get rid of, but I do have a decent amount of stuff to get rid of. Let's see. We can actually access the inventory here. Let's just start putting stuff over. We'll try to keep it semi-related. Let's put foodstuffs in this one. Flowers are sort of foodstuffs, so they can go in there. More meat. That's about it for food. So let's go over to this one. We could name these while we're here, but I'm going to probably organize these better. And I'm just going to put basically everything in here. Maybe not storm crystals or sodium. Actually, I'm going to put hardly anything in there. There we go with that. Ion capacitors is just junk. I should have sold this stuff. Let's sell that. We have a station to sell stuff at. Oh, I was keeping these to donate to guild envoys because some of them want that. But now that I'm at Exalted, I will sell those. Maps I can store. This we're going to bring in the expedition. It's free resources. This should go into the freighter. Let's just go to our inventory. Oh yeah, while we're here, we bought some tech last time and we never built it. Now, we don't have to come to the freighter. We can just send stuff there from wherever we is. Except inside the expedition, obviously. Okay, these freighter, please. Those are frigate mission thingamajiggies. Did we get fuel too? We did, but we donated it. Okay. And the reason why I am not just going like this and going like that is because the game doesn't stack them for you. It just puts it in the first available slot in storage 0, and then storage 1, then storage 2, and I don't want that. I missed one. Okay. Scroll. Yeah, that. Don't need those at all. I should just sell them. Sell those. I want to keep those. All of that is for sale. That can be too, but not on our freighter. And the rest of the stuff is pretty important to hang around with or to be sold. Okay, so that's basically all we had to do here. No, not the Gek. I don't want to talk to the Gek. I want to go to here and I want to go sell. Master couplers, hypnotic eyes. I'll hang on to the storm crystal. Holographic crankshaft. Oh, yeah, I don't care what they minus 36%. Who cares? They were free from a space station mission. Mineral duct, teleport coordinates. And that's about it. Suspicious packets I definitely want to keep. Bringing those in today. Where is the one I missed? Here we go. And speaking of frigate missions, while we're here, this is the Normandy. It always returns normal stuff. So we got units, canister link. Oh, that's a Corvette part. You can get those now. Viking effigy. The oversized canister link's a good one. Got some glitch effects on it. Viking effigy is not too impressive. Thermic condensate, that is a good crafting component worth some money and can be combined for even more valuable stuff. And then over here we have our Ghost Explorer frigate. Can't remember what it's called. But you'll see we get pretty much similar stuff. Viking effigies. Oh, it was a shorter mission. We got units and effigies. Yeah, nothing bizarre or unique like you get from the living one. So, I just filled up my inventory with more junk, didn't I? And I've created a maze. I'm going to have to clean this thing up after we're back from the expedition. What did I... You know what? Doesn't matter. It went to the freighter. That's why. Okay. So we're good here. Let's just double check that I have everything I need. 10 of those and 27 of those. More than enough nanites, but we can bring these in for some quickies too. The more we bring and the more we convert to nanites, the better rewards we get at the end. So let's do it. Let's head over to the Anomaly and pack in to the Titan Expedition. Oh, wrong way. Oh yeah, you don't walk on this, you actually activate it. It's been a few days since I played. Leave me alone. Alright, so I don't actually know all of the stuff and or things that we need for this expedition. I know we need a nutrient ingester, which is an exosuit technology, and we can, in theory, bring it with us. Do I have one? Yeah, this. So I'm going to package that up. We need aquajets. This ship has aquajets, so we're going to copy in our Corvette. Anything else I can think of? I've watched a couple people playing, and I just wasn't paying attention. I was just having fun watching them play. So I'm not too sure what else we can bring in, except stuff like nanites for our ship and multitool. Obviously, stuff like chromatic metal and oxygen, always helpful. So we'll bring some basic fuels and stuff and things too. I already got rid of my nanite stuff. We probably have stuff to collect here from the last expedition. No, we don't. Excellent. We correctly packed out. Yay us. Okay, so first things first, nutrient ingester. And let's see what else is up here. You know, I might just bring these to use instead of sell. And that's weird. I must have two separate stacks of these. That's weird. Those are all good stuff and things. So I'm going to leave those. And we're going to go to here. Inventory. My inventory, please. Thank you. Lots of nanites. We can bring that too for nanites. May as well. I don't have a lot of oxygen. Yeah, I do. It must be on the freighter in one of the storage containers because I got over 10,000 of it. That's all. Don't need that much condensed carbon. Don't need to bring any of that stuff in. Yeah. Couldn't hurt. Alright, starship. Oh, hey, look, more Hadal cores. We didn't clean our inventory on the starship. Doesn't matter. It won't get copied over. Yeah, that's a good idea. As well as, there it is, our starship fuels. I shouldn't need launch fuel if I'm bringing those two in. We do need to collect storm crystals, but I'm pretty sure bringing these won't count. And we start on a gas giant planet anyway, so we can just collect them right where we start. Oh, you know what we can bring in? I'm going to back out of this. We are a Corvette Expedition save, and I've got a very fun idea. Let's bring a bunch of these, more than 5, because we'll have 5 rendezvous, which would help us like it did in the last one we did. But we have to be we have to get picked up by a tornado on a gas giant planet. And I'm thinking, okay, well, let us pick it up, and before it slams us into the ground, we'll just activate one of these, right? Easy peasy. Unfortunately, they don't stack, so they take up a lot of space, but that will be worth it. Oh, yeah, we are probably going to do the tornado on the starter planet anyway. So, you know, good idea and all, and it might be a safe way to do it, but I'm not going to do it the safe way. That's crazy. Chromatic metal. These two help for if we get the proper hazard protections, but if we don't get them, they're not helpful. So where, oh where? Because we might need sodium or sodium nitrate for some installations of tech and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to bring. Just a huge inventory full. We got some time. You know what? Let's start it. And we're going to get to our ship and do some stuff on that starter planet. And we'll meet back for the pack out probably later this week. We are not going to have a lot of No Man's Sky this week, and they're basically going to be extras. There's a big new update in Planet Crafter, and that's getting all of my attention. Here is our gas giant. Violent rocks rocking around already. There's a tornado right in front of us. Maybe? I don't know. Planet Fastia. Lots of condensed carbon on these planets, so there's that going for it. That you probably won't need the advanced mining beam for, too.
Multitool and mining laser attachment operational.
That is a beefy pistol.
User initialization sequence complete.
So I'm gonna do that. There's a tornado right there. I could go to where, you know what? What's the worst that could happen is that we die. It's all the way up the hill. I don't know if we want to go that far. Usually they come to you. Oh, it just disappeared. Never mind. Oh, hey, we do start with 2 hazard protections. That's pretty far away. That wasn't a tornado? Okay. Oh, there's one right over there. They tend to make this pretty easy for us, since we have to start here. We'll probably, oh, I don't need salt. Ferrite dust, though. We're looking for tiny rocks. There we go. You know, I should probably scan that in case we get chromatic metal or something from it. Yeah, chromatic metal. Look at that. We don't get a lot. We would need to find a lot of these, like 40 or 50 of these rocks probably to get what we need. But we get some. I did already pick up a little bit of condensed carbon, right? Yeah. Let's grab some more, because we're going to run out of power on this mining beam. geode, okay. We might just get to wait around here for a tornado. Lots of ferrite and chromatic metal here. Ah, I didn't feather properly. Oh yeah, here we go. Come on. I mean, the game moved me. That should have counted. Come on. Alright, off to our ship. There we go. Winds of Change. Where is the ship? Ow. Yeah, we're probably going to get smacked to death here, but that's okay. Doesn't really affect too much.
Critical damage taken.
Ow. You know, we could just do this. I mean, I'm already in the air and I have no jetpack, so when I land, I will die anyway. But if we just wait till we stop hearing that whistling tornado sound, we might be able to pause menu our way past a tornado. So, oh. The Call of Cthulhu quote. Nice. And we haven't been to our ship yet, so what happens? This is fun. New for me. There we go. Death by high-speed ground impact. Let's see if we can get to our corpse, which is like right beside us. There we go. Restoring lost inventory, and our ship is, I can't tell because of the bug that's going on. Probably because of all these player bases. Over that away. Okay. Oh, look, a sodium flower.
Technology recharge.
Oh, we need phosphorus for that. Alright, well, our hazard protection will work. Now, we're going to have to deal with a terrible shield. A terrible ship here. And it's what we got. So, where else? Those are far away. That's not a storm crystal. That's pretty close. Now these planets tend to not have... Okay, I heard that. Yeah, just in time to avoid another tornado here. These planets tend to not have clusters of storm crystals, so you do tend to have to find your way to a bunch. Alright, we need metal plating and a hermetic seal. And a dihydrogen jelly and 50 pure ferrite. What about if we open up these, do we get any pure ferrite? Sure did.
Component repaired. Component repaired.
Now, we also need fuel for that, so we need one of them. We're going to need more condensed carbon. Looks like the tornado has calmed down a little bit, but it's right where we need to go. Here's some condensed carbon. What if I hit the visor scanner? O2. O2. Well, there's these crystals too. But we have the dihydrogen we needed already, so I don't particularly need this just yet. Alright, let's see about that storm crystal. Oh, there is a cluster. There's only 2 of them, and we're walking into a tornado again. shoot it away. Okay. That's far away. That's closer. Let's go to that one. Ooh, a hole. Salvage data is worth some money when we get to the station. How much chromatic metal did we get? Do we need that for our warp fuel? I can't remember. You know what I should have checked is how many of these storm crystals we need. Okay, that's it. In theory, I can call my ship into me. The launch thrusters are probably too poor for that though, so let's walk back. Good condensed carbon crystals here, not just the 9 or 10 each ones like that. I mean, I'll take them. 9 or 10 is 9 or 10. Ooh. That's tempting as well. Not that they're worth money, but we can call our ship in with them. Yeah, I know. We're almost back at the ship, though. It's fine. It's fine, suit lady. We're all good. There's some stuff we could pick up here, too. But I sort of want to get to the safety of the ship. Because I feel like there's a tornado. Yeah. All right, let's launch. Let's look at our rewards. We get prepackaged personal refiner. You're probably going to usually need this to make your pure ferrite. So we'll collect that. Discover creatures, you're not going to find them on the gas giant. Cook your own food. Deploy a nutrient ingester. We've got that on the Anomaly. Destroy asteroids. Storm crystals gets us mining laser, advanced mining laser, and hazmat gauntlets. Very useful early on. Oops, absolutely worth doing right away. We're not going to be keeping this one, but I should have installed that. This one I wanted to install. The prepackaged things, if I uninstall this now, that mining laser, advanced mining laser, we won't get value. It'll be like 16, 14 nanites or something like that. But if we leave it as a prepackaged thing that we never installed, we can get 480 nanites for it. Alright, let me out of the atmosphere. We need to blow up asteroids too. Teleport receiver, that's fantastic. We got one in our ship already, so we're just gonna not install that, like I was just saying. Visit all the moons, so in theory, I don't want to leave this star system, but I'm going to. So first things first, let's go to the space station. If we see a huge asteroid field when we get there, we'll blow up some asteroids. Got a few minutes left. We're gonna go, hopefully, to the next system. You know, we have an inventory. We could check here. There we go. It's funny how small and nimble giant wide hauler feels after flying Corvettes for so long. Alright, we've got our save here. We could look for resources to buy here, but I just want to get over to that anomaly and get our stuff out and get going ASAP. So we just needed the restore point here. And we are going to warp. May as well go towards the next waypoint. Right there. Not a bad looking hauler. I like the stubby backside. This way. The LOL system. I think it's actually the IOL system. Well, maybe you can name stuff without a capital letter at first. I don't know if the game changes it for you. I can't remember. I always put a capital letter. So, we can't call in the anomaly yet. See, it's not there. Gotta go land somewhere. If you are doing an expedition in a Corvette already, and for your first warp, you will have been on land somewhere, but you need to wait like 10, 20, 30 seconds for the game to catch up with itself and realize that you being out in space, walking around in your Corvette, counts as having landed somewhere. Okay, let's get over to the anomaly. Should be right on the quick menu right now. There it is. Yeah, I sort of like this hauler actually. I haven't really taken a peek at the nose. Is it the Winnebago nose? It's the Winnebago nose. Certainly a lot better than the, I don't know what you'd call it, the one with the split neck. Not my favorite nose. Okay, so we do have to be a little bit careful here. We want to move this to the exosuit. Where'd I get that from? Oh, one of the milestone rewards, yeah. So we need... I do want these, but we need these. And I didn't bring... Darn, I didn't bring the other nanite items, the suspicious packets, which is usually the big source of all my nanites. So I might actually sell these instead. And in the meantime, we'll see how much we can get from these.
Technology recharge.
Not a lot. We need thousands, not hundreds. These 10 stacks are better, but I don't think we're going to get there with just Hadal cores. We might need... That's 2,600 there, that metal we have, but the problem with it is it takes like 10 minutes to do that amount. 8 minutes. I am going to hit begin. We're going to check our nanite count. 1,800 is not enough to buy anything. I can sell the teleport receiver and these for almost 2,000, which would get me the ship, but not the multi-tool. I'm gonna have to wait for this stuff, unfortunately, because I forgot my suspicious packets. I think I will wait for this stuff though, because this alone gets me the ship. So I only need to sell these for, let's see how much the multi-tool costs, so I know how much I need. The Atlas Scepter, with the number of slots I have installed, costs only 1,600. So, yeah, I have enough. Already. Let's get it. There we go. And I'm going to take this, install that, and get a milestone reward. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe that doesn't work. I know the aqua jets work though when you get your ship. So I'm not going to make you guys wait around another 8 minutes for this. I'm going to have to add condensed carbon and stuff. So that's it for today. Till next time when we pack out of the Titan Expedition, have a good time.